Today's video shows you how to fix the discomfort in the corner of your big toenail. Everyone at home calls this an ingrown toenail, but toenail discomfort is not a medical condition and can be resolved so easy at home with simple methods and the right tools. You'll hear a story about the neck fusion I had to have and my invention I manufactured for nail technicians to never have to experience a neck fusion. So, stay tuned.
Cut and then so much pain. Oh my word. It was crazy how much pain I went. Well, and I was like, before she passed hospital.
So this one might look like you got a tiny hole in the nail plate.
Yeah, I think that was from, using that tool.
Too aggressive.
Hard. Yeah. I didn't know what it was doing. And the other thing I had tried too was when that one was so thick and, the bit would come out, loose.
Right.
And they wouldn't stay in. So it's like that was not very effective.
No.
And then when I used the regular straight files, then I would get the skin, on the sides. And
She's been following my tutorials at home working on her big toenail.
Right.
You don't have to use an electric file. You can use a hand file, but you have to be very careful not to hit the sides of your skin. So it's easier and faster to use an electric file, but you have to be careful
Yes,
not
it
to
would
hurt
be nice
yourself.
to have trouble-free feet, right?
yeah, and everybody's got things, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've got to do the best with what we can. My husband and I talking about this, it was like, there's so many things with my health that I can't control, and there's so many things, I do a lot of things for trying to better my health, but there's so many things that are out of my control. This is something I think we can
Totally
do something
doable.
about,
Absolutely.
She makes a really great observation. There are so many things that we don't have control over, so taking control of the care and condition of your feet is definitely in our control, and we can feel great about that accomplishment. Did you know that excess cuticle that is adhered to your nail is the culprit in many toenail issues like 1. Your nail polish chipping. Polish can't adhere to the toenail if there's skin on the nail. 2. Yellow tinted toenails are a sign of perspiration getting trapped in the nail, not being able to evaporate. There are other reasons for yellow tinted toenails, but this is one of them. And 3. Cuticle oil or moisturizers can't penetrate into the nail if the nail has a layer of skin on it. That is why monthly maintenance of your feet and nails is so important. Prevention of issues and preservation of your nails is very important. It's also very simple to remove this layer using the cuticle remover and the cuticle pusher like you see me doing here.
Same area as where the pain in my neck was. Like how much of this is actually from the disc issues and how much is from shingles. Was it actually shingles that we've been having all these years? I've been having rhizotomies to burn off the nerves like every 6 months since 2003.
Oh, wow.
And the pain was just bad in between. And he said, so I wouldn't recommend right now that you do surgery and try to find out with some other specialists what might actually be the real sources of the pain and what of it is from what, and see if there's other things you can solve first. But if you do have surgery, I would recommend you get 3 levels done. And my surgeon at that point says, if we do 3 levels,
You
you're
can't
not going
bend
to be
your
moving
neck.
at all.
No, you can't bend.
But I don't know, what all did you have done?
So I had 4 levels that were bad, and I only had them do the 2 that were the worst because I wouldn't be able to bend my neck at all, and I didn't want to lose my career.
Yeah. And you've been able to manage okay with it?
Yeah, I have to pay very close attention to my posture.
Right.
You know, I have to bend like this sideways. I can't look down.
Yep. Down is an organization.
Yeah. But I invented a hand rest for nail technicians. I got the patent in 2019.
Wow.
And I had started using my prototype, so my neck issues improved dramatically. Yeah.
So how did you figure out to design that device?
I just knew what my issues were and how I had to sit and look, and the problems with the client hand and weight and the pressure that it put on the body of the nail technician, and I just started playing with angles and heights and distances.
How long did that
Necessity
process
is the
take
mother
that?
of all
18
invention.
months.
You did some pretty cool things.
Yeah,
And
there
then
was
you've got
just
your
a
tools, right?
there was just an article in my local paper about me, about that whole process.
If you're interested in reading that article, just Google Celine spa owner turns setback into success.
I heard in one of the videos you said something about you do trade shows and stuff too. Is that where you end up being able to promote that kind of thing? Or
Yeah, I just do one trade show a year. It's in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
okay.
It's called the Nail Tech Event of the Smokies.
I have never been to Gatlinburg, but I have a cousin who their family always went every year for vacation in the summer, and so that's where she wanted to get married.
Oh, wow.
She got married out there.
I know this is going to sound weird, but I can feel the resistance through the tools I'm using. When I use a tool, I can feel the pressure and resistance the skin makes against the tool. It's physics. And when I feel the
Yeah.
resistance, I know I have to remove the blocked area. So it's time to get the Ingrown Sidewall Cleaner to remove that pressure.
Yeah.
I was really curious as to what you thought
Kind of
about,
embedded.
you know, I've been trying to do as good a job as I can do with what I know and all, but
Her nail has become embedded and trying to cut a new nail groove, but sometimes you have to clean out the buildup under the area to relieve the pressure that's causing the discomfort. So I'm using the Ingrown Sidewall Cleaner and I'm lifting up the corner of that nail so it's free from the skin and removing all of that skin that was stuck under the area.
I have a sister who's a nurse in town that's Maryland, so she's the one that
Cleaning around the nail is part of providing service to your clients. I don't know why a huge segment of the nail industry think it isn't. And they're mad that I'm helping clients and enforcing this should be part of a pedicure service. It should be. You should resolve any issue your client has that is not a medical condition, and a doctor will not address this. I'm growing the Meticulous Manicurist network with nail technicians who want to help clients and get referrals from me. So, if you want to learn the Meticulous Manicurist methods, I hope you take my course. It's 22 hours of education and will teach you every aspect, skill, and method you need to resolve any issue you encounter.
Take
So,
some practice.
I hope to see you on my nail academy, academy.themeticulousmanicurist.com.
probably would for sure want to do your course if I was going to do that.
Oh, yeah, totally. I have a caregiver's course.
I did see that about a caregiver's course.
Yeah, it's on pedicuretraining.com/at-home training.
Her other big toe is actually the most uncomfortable, so stay tuned for that.
You've done all that.
Thanks. I've been getting the nicest emails lately. I think it's because it's the holiday season and people are feeling like thankful and grateful. And yeah, they make me cry every day.
And then the solution that you brush on,
That's the callus remover.
okay.
So we have a Grand Deluxe pedicure kit that actually comes with the callus remover and the brush that you apply it with, and the cuticle remover and the pusher and the file and everything. It doesn't come with this. It comes with cuticle oil and buffer blocks. It comes with everything that you need to give yourself like the most thorough pedicure.
Yeah, I should have gone that route. I know I got some of the things individually, I think.
Yeah, it's a better price when you get them in the kit.
Today's most liked comment is from Connie Huntington. She says, that deep corner removal was worth almost being late for work. This is why I look forward to Friday's satisfying educational pedicure videos from the Queen. So funny, Connie. Thank you so much. I appreciate your commentary. Have a great day.
Yeah, that's a whole lot better than the file I have at home. Of course, the remover probably helps some too, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good to have the right products to help soften everything. prepare it
For
for
home
removal.
care, how often do you recommend doing that with the
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks? And I did get the nail mycosis too then after that infection thing, and I saw it from the nail mycosis. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna get that. And
Yes, it's great for preventative and just for moisturizing.
some of those other little tools do end up on the corners, having issues just
Yeah.
on the corners. But
It's from rubbing your shoe.
that's what it is mostly.
Yeah.
That one that sticks up longer there at the next to the big toes. And I haven't ever been really sure on the best way, to trim those nails at the edge.
All right, you can go ahead and put that foot back in the water.
But that corner is just still.
So now that it's been soaking, can you see this white skin around?
Yes.
So that's all non-living skin.
Okay.
So that's kind of hard and forms a callus.
yes.
So we want to get as much of that off as we can.
Okay.
Because when the skin is so hard, when the nail starts to grow, it can't, it's not supple. It doesn't like move fluidly. The nail can't push the skin down out of the way. And that's when the nail just keeps putting force and it will puncture the skin.
Right.
And that's
so
when
bad.
you get the infection and feel the
Gotcha.
discomfort. Yep. So we're gonna file away and remove all of this skin. And it's going to take a couple of times of going in and out of the water because once you remove the surface of it, we'll want to soak it again to see how much more of it is still non-living tissue. And then this cuticle remover also helps show where.
I did get some of that too. And I don't know how I managed this for you, but probably that whole dyslexia business and trying to keep so much information straight in my head. But there was one of the videos watching recently where you were telling somebody about with the nail mycosis to wait until the nails are dry.
Yeah.
Put it on, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've been putting it on right out of the bath.
Yes.
Instead of waiting for it to dry.
So when the nail is already saturated with water from the shower, it can't absorb the product.
Which makes sense.
Yes. And then it just rolls off and
So then it's doing no good until I do it in the evening.
yeah.
So I'm really effectively only getting it once a day.
Right. But I mean you're probably good with once a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not so bad that do you ever use that on fingernails too, or is it mostly just for toes?
The nippers? Oh, the nail mycosis? Oh yeah.
I'm so looking forward to this thing in here. I really appreciate it.
I'm glad that you finally got in.
Well, I don't know how long it was I've been watching videos before I finally figured out that you were like an hour and 10 minutes away. I was like,
great.
oh my gosh. Although I don't know, is there anybody in Lansing? I know.
You know what? Someone just purchased a course in Lansing yesterday.
Oh, wonderful.
So it usually takes, a month or so for somebody to complete the course.
Okay.
If they're already busy, because, it's a long course. It takes about 30 hours to get through it.
Right.
Some people who are real eager sit outside a couple of days and get through it in a week, but
have any advice you can give on as far as disinfecting the tools at home?
Yeah, at home, you either want to leave them submerged in a closed jar with some cotton in the bottom of it and 99% alcohol,
Okay.
or
We have a new 2-ounce barbicide concentrate you mix with water in an empty milk jug and pour into our disinfectant tray as needed, and keep your implements in the tray.
Okay.
but you cannot submerge them in 70% alcohol or 80% alcohol. No, they will get little deposits on them, oxidation spots. It has to be closed jar, 99% alcohol.
Okay. Or 70% and let it
Yep, yep,
after you brush it.
yep.
That's good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Certainly don't want to create any other problems.
Right.
There's actually more stuff on there than I thought there might be. I was really surprised when I found that sand in that sidewall. I was like, oh my goodness, that was like back in end of August.
Had you been on vacation?
No, we just took a day to the beach with my granddaughters, but we dug a big old hole and made a big sand castle with a moat.
Yeah.
Like, my son and husband get serious about it. They take the metal camping shovels and they make them.
So it was a grand sand castle.
It was a grand sand castle. Decorated with rocks and seaweed and whatever you find on it. I think their favorite part is the end of the day when they're going to leave and they just destroy the whole thing.
Right.
Run and jump it all.
So with your super deep sidewalls,
Yeah.
you never want to cut the nail at the angle like we
exactly what I
did, because then
did.
that skin plumps up,
Right.
and then trim it straight across. You can round this here,
Uh-huh.
but you want to keep this free edge of your nail
Uh-huh.
just a couple millimeters past here. So when it starts to grow,
Yep.
it'll push this skin down
Okay.
and it'll grow longer.
Okay.
But if you trim this down to here,
Uh-huh.
it's going to run right back into that skin, and it's going
That's the
to,
pain issues
yeah.
I've been having.
yeah,
So does that actually cause more of that thicker
yes, the callus.
there?
Yes, because your body's like, hey, something's bumping into me. I need to make protection.
Right. So was trying to pack that a bad idea then too? Or-
No, that would have kept the skin soft, so it moved easier.
Uh-huh. I have a terrible time reaching those little tiny toes myself, being able to see them well.
Yeah,
Back issues and how they, it's just hard. It's easier when you see it done on somebody else, right?
yes.
Let's see, you have a course for that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is the map people talk about.
Yeah, that's the map.
Oh. did you start putting videos up online?
About 5 years ago.
Okay.
The time has just flown by ever since.
I bet it has. Well, you've done a lot since then, too.
Yeah.
Did your hand brush, did you call it?
Yeah.
And a nail polish? And
The tools and the
The
websites.
courses.
Yeah.
the courses had to be a lot of work.
They were.
Is it pretty self-sustaining at this point?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Half my family's in Canada.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I really wasn't sure like how much of that I could take off, but I knew it was a problem because it was definitely, thicker and hard and
Yeah, you just don't want to cut too deep or hurt yourself, because that just causes more of a problem.
Lots more skin to get out of the sidewall on the other toenail too, so stick around for that.
You've got the perfect tools and the perfect experience and
Now see how the skin has come away and it
Yeah.
looks like the nail's sitting
yes,
in the groove.
you can see it a whole lot better. Yeah, when that infection was going on, there was just so much that was peeling down inside that sidewall. And
Yeah,
I
you
just couldn't get to it. It was so
Couldn't see
deep.
anything, yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna do any shopping while you're down here, or are you heading straight back
Well,
home?
I talked about, Brandon was like, you know what, I've been talking about stopping at the Join and Pyrex shop over there at the, Cantor on the way home, and there's some pieces that we, lids have gotten lost or broken or whatever that would be really nice to have, and I was like, but I came without the sizes and the shapes, so
Oh.
if you could take a picture of the bottom with the numbers, I could stop in there and see if they have the lids to replace.
I do that all the time.
And then the Corning, there's a couple of pieces in my dishes set that I would like to still get. So it's one of their really older patterns, but they still carry it. Or they discontinue it. I'd like to see about getting a couple more, get some of the soup bowls, some of the more unique pieces that don't come in sets. So I might. We'll see. It depends on how much energy I have left to get done here. Chronic fatigue has been a long-standing issue for me. And then I was so excited I couldn't sleep last night.
Aw.
I took all my sleep nutrients and put on my essential oils and everything, but I was just like too excited. I slept for
wired.
about 4 hours and that was it.
Aw.
He's like, well, I might as well just sit here and watch some more videos.
All right, I'm gonna go back in the water.
Well, to make very sure they stay still when they do this, right? Does it ever affect the...
Sometimes when I'm polishing, I have to change the setting if it's,
Yeah.
I call it the shake your brains out mode, but
Brains out. Give this a shot. This is the kind of thing that with that dyslexia, it's a lot of information to process on a little device.
right.
I'm not familiar with. I got some of those blocks too. I really like those blocks.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Think about that tile. I didn't know when they had done that tip on that toe, if that was a good idea or not, but they were like, they did it, and then the nail actually did grow up over that bulbous part a little bit, but then it just ripped right off. It's probably because it wasn't attached, is that right?
Yeah. It's probably left a little bit too long.
Yeah, when that was growing back, it was like really, really rigid,
Mm-hmm.
like lots of ridges. This, going back and forth this way.
Right.
It got really, really thick. He did laser treatments every 3 months for about a year and a half. It took a long time for that to go back. He was surprised at how long it took to go back. I kind of wondered if some of the medications may, affect his
Cause
nail
it to
growth.
grow slow. Yeah. And big toenails do grow the slowest because there's a bigger space taking up the nutrients than the smaller nails.
And he had said if I had found him before this other guy took the nail off, he probably could have taken care of it with just something there.
Right.
But that turned out to be a bad situation. It was somebody who was really highly recommended, but then he retired and sold the practice and he was sent it over and somebody in from out of the area who evidently wasn't even I don't know what they call it when they get the authorization from your insurance or whatever,
Oh yeah.
So then they were going to end up charging me, and I'm like, wait a second.
He wasn't
I
in-
got this big
in
bill.
network.
He wasn't in network, yeah. He did a half job on it, and that's somebody else, fix it. So that was... I didn't know. I'd never had anything like that done before, I
Mm-hmm.
probably should have had a second opinion before he said, yeah, go ahead and take my nail off. Your explanation too for the difference between, what podiatrists can do, what nail techs can do is really helpful as well.
Oh good.
Having that information, like,
Yeah.
that makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, I don't know why people think that podiatrists handle cosmetic stuff. They don't.
Yeah.
They're all medical. Even though there are some doctors who will rub lotion on your nails or your feet and do a couple of little extras because they're kind and, you know, empathetic.
Right.
It's not required.
Right. Well, and he even looked at that other big toe in that spot that I had, you know, in that outside corner, when it was a little bit irritated, but he didn't say anything about it, and he didn't ask if I had pedicures. And I just had never had anything done, you know, professionally before, and I didn't know.
Yes, a nail technician's job is to cut, trim, file, shape, beautify, reduce calluses, massage. That's our job.
I apologize for the blurriness occasionally on this leg. The camera's focusing on my shoulder. I just had the camera a little bit too close to my body, but it's only temporary.
Everybody always gets quiet on the massage part.
And he just melted into it.
How long of a drive is that?
Well, we take 2 days. It's about 16 hours.
Oh wow.
There we go. So, on the way back, we stopped in Illinois at Starved Rock. Have you ever been to Starved Rock?
Mm-mm.
It's really pretty. It's right along the river, and it's got some really cool rock formations and stuff, but a lot of stairs, which my niece couldn't handle the stairs too much, so we did one climbing, but it was a really great place to stay.
Oh,
We got
wow.
to stay in the lodge and stuff. It was really nice. We qualified for senior discounts now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I was like,
I think that
not
starts
used to
at
this.
50.
It's fun to actually be there and stay in the house. And it was the first time we had the whole family there together since they had it built. So my son and his family came down.
How long did it take them to build?
It was 4 years.
Wow.
4 years for me to finish, so.
They saved a lot of money though doing it
They
themselves.
did. They did. Lived on one income and built it with the other. And my granddaughters were so excited. They got to see what chickens were all about and how to collect eggs.
Yes.
We went into town for the day after Thanksgiving for their Christmas presents, and they both got real cowgirl boots from a boot store, and they were so excited. All sparkling and glittery, but they're real official cowgirl boots.
That's great. We had my father-in-law and a friend of ours over for dinner. My father-in-law thinks I'm a pie bacon queen. He's so nice to me. He's like, if you're not careful, everybody's gonna be over here for pie. Like, you gotta get a pie safe and hide these so they don't eat my pie.
My pie. That's fun.
We're making blackberry pie tonight.
Blackberry. Wow.
Yeah.
Grandma used to make blackberry jam. We actually got blackberries in our yard this year. I was too ill to go get any of them, but maybe some year.
So sweet.
It was. But then the next morning when he was snuggling with Daddy, when he was waking up, I went up, he's got curly hair, and I went and tousled his hair a little bit, and he looked at me and he said, "Are you trouble?"
Oh, funny.
I was like, okay, this Alma's got some things to learn. He needs his time in the morning when he wakes up.
Yeah, he wasn't ready to play, huh?
Not then, but it wasn't too long. It wasn't too long. It's the joy of seeing Sam with Daddy too.
How old is your daughter?
She's 33.
Oh.
Chicken. That's it.
What took them there?
That's where he's from.
Okay.
So his family actually has got land from back in the days of land brushes.
Wow.
Yeah, he got a piece put in his name at birth right next to his grandma.
The before and after photos are coming right up.
Built a house right on that property. You know, they've got grandma's property next door too, so
That's great.
yeah. Put a garage up someday on that property. And I got pictures of my son-in-law up 30 some feet up in the air, putting the rafters up for it and everything. And they actually built it.
Oh my goodness
My daughter
gracious.
learned how to run an excavator to dig the foundation for. And
Wow.
I was like, that's really cool, Bill. I wish I could have done that. Can I fly out and learn how to run an excavator? Because
Yeah.
that sounds like fun.
It does. Does he do that kind of thing for a living?
No, well, he works on generators, like
Okay.
really large generators. Big, some of the world's biggest generators. He used to do stuff with cell phone towers and all electrical kinds of things, but he's switched to generator stuff now. But he's so handy, he knows how to, he's taken our car engines and built them from the time he's, young and all of that, so he's very, very handy. He has a lot of friends that, or he has friends that know how to do all the different trades. And so he's able to get advice on things, electrical and plumbing kinds of things. Built a really nice house for them.
Wow.
I hope you learned how to resolve your toenail discomfort and how to prevent future issues. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments and make sure to put a question mark after your sentence so they're flagged as a question. I appreciate you being here and I hope you come back each week for new videos.
Let me turn your foot a little bit. There's a little shadow in your
Cool there.
There we go. How does your toe feel now?
It feels a lot better. I
Yeah,
can
you
really
can
see
see-
a whole lot of.
So after I got that
Mhm.
calloused area, those little black spots,
Uh-huh.
that's where underneath.
Okay.
So there was
No
a
wonder
lot
it
of
was
pressure.
hurting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why it's hurting.
And that'll just heal up on
Yep.
its own, right?